part of the sort of future of the internet is all the new GTLDs that have been introduced. So this is particularly Bex, your area of expertise. Do you want to tell us about why are these new GTLDs been introduced?
Yeah, so a very whistle-stop tour in case anyone doesn't know what a TLD is, so I'm sure they do, but a TLD stands for a top-level domain, and that's basically anything that sits to the right of the dot in a website address or an email address. And up until about 6 months ago, the world existed of country code TLDs, which is .uk obviously for UK, .fr for France, .de for Germany, etc. And there's about 220 of those. And then around 20 to 30 generic level domains, things like .com, .org, .biz, etc. And ICANN, which is the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, which is basically a big organisation, not-for-profit, that manages namespaces and internet across the world, decided that they would open up the opportunity for people to apply for a new generic top-level domain to the right of the dot. This means that there are 3 basic new areas. One is brand, so .brands, so things like .bmw, .virgin, .apple, they could have their own top-level domain to the right of the dot. You've then got geographies or geos, and you've got people who've applied for .nyc for New York, .vegas, this is Las Vegas, and we've also applied for .wales and .cymru, which will be launching later this year. And then you've got pure generics, things like .music, .shop, .hotel, .guru. So this is going to be the biggest change that the internet, in terms of how people see it, which has happened in the last since the internet has begun. And the reason is it's a lot to do with choice, a lot of it is to do with the diversity, making space, it's to do with helping people navigate the internet better. Initially it sounds quite confusing, and I think there's a lot of work to be done by us and other people within the industry across the world to educate consumers and customers about what that actually means for them and how they should build a domain portfolio, because at the moment, often brands and companies will own several domains, and they will outwardly face the one that is most relevant to them or gains the most traction. So often in the country, your country code will get the most traffic and has the higher levels of trust and recognition than even .com does in most cases. But now you've got options, for example, .london, .shop, .hotel. If you're a hotel in London, you go .hotel, you become .london, you become .hilton. What's the most important thing for you? So it's going to change significantly the way people view the internet, the way people search the internet, the way people brand themselves on the internet. So when it comes to small businesses, it's a difficult one to call at the moment. So some of these TLDs are coming on board at the moment. It will be the next 2 years, we'll see almost 1,800 new domains coming online. So it's going to really change the way the internet looks and feels, and it's going to be quite a difficult thing to determine for small business to choose a domain that's most relevant to them. Geos can be relevant if you're in that city, but again, not every city in the UK will have a dot. In fact, I think there's only .london that's actually applied. So if you were to look for .brum or .manchester or .nottingham, none of those actually exist because nobody's applied for them. So it is a real suck-it-and-see situation at the moment, especially for those of us in the industry, to see how that's going to affect the internet as a whole and how people search, navigate, and build their own brands with these new dots that will become available.